What's going on, boys and girls? Welcome back to another Final Fantasy VII Evercrisis video, and we are here with the brand new update with Yuffie and the brand new Sephiroth, or reawakened Sephiroth, I should say. I apologize for lack of being on. I've had two losses today. One that is a sad one, and one which is a good one. I'll explain real quick. My sad one is we have to put down our pet, which is very unfortunate for anyone who's a pet owner. You understand how hard that is. Cash, I hope you're in a better place. And the good loss is actually my friend Alk. Alk Kaiser, many of you may know he had an interview with Nightlight. He also did the Bahamut EX2 video with me. He actually has quit all of gacha and gaming in general and is now trying to focus on real life. He's trying to find greener pastures from away from mobile gaming and gaming in general for his family and the rest. So I highly praise him for this. He and I had many chats, so shout out to Alk. But let's get into the game here real quick and talk what's going on. So Yuffie is here. We got ourselves some brand new weapons to look at. A new chapter release, of course, is going to give us some more crystals. And let's see what the actual banner is going to look like. So if we go into the new playable character section, sorry about that, guys. Some technical difficulties there. Yuffie is available. You guys can see here. Let's take a look at Yuffie's actual limit breaks and everything that's involved. Then we'll actually go into the draw and look at the weapons. Okay, so here we go. Characters. You guys know that Yuffie is in fact going to be lower level. There she is, level 32. If I switch over and see what she's all about, here is her two different moves. So Bloodfest we actually saw in the event. We know what that is. That's the physical attack that she does. Deals 1,000 physical magic non-elemental damage. But Clear Tranquil is actually the one I'm interested in because it is a buff, debuff. And if you don't know, that's what Yuffie's going to specialize. She's going to be a buffer, debuffer. So she might be taking Tifa's spot for some people here. So you can see here, this one is physical attack is increased mid all allies. Extended to 10 seconds. Max potency is high, so that's pretty crazy. Also, M attack is increased. All allies, max potency is high. Regen is applied as well. All allies, 6 seconds. And the magic heal is cast. Potency 30% of healing. So this is a pretty damn insane limit break, and I'm very happy at the way they've structured that. So this is going to be interesting to see how Yuffie's going to be used throughout the entire time that she is out. Now, if you look at Yuffie's actual banners, so there's a 5-star guaranteed limit here at 2,000 tickets or 2,000 red crystals. So this is a pay-to-win banner. If you plan to go for it, I've used mine today. So let's take a look. There's two different banners that are out. There's actually Yuffie and Ultimatic, which is Glenn, believe it or not. And both are actually pretty interesting. So let's take a look at these ones and see what they're all about. Okay, so if you look here, Feisty Spirit drastically increases physical attack of a single ally. Oh, let me go back here. Hold on. No, let's just try it on. I think it's just easier if we just try it on. That way you guys can see both, okay? One sec here. So you guys go. Physical attack is increased mid to high. Also does a magic heal, 9% of allies, 9% of healing potency. And also, wait, hold on a second. Physical attack is increased mid to high, single ally. Okay, yeah. So it's just saying what it is anyway. So if we go further here, you guys can see here the physical attack increases from mid to high, just going on 5-star. If you go to the OB6, you get high instantly. So essentially, it's pretty much a ally and then herself at the same time. Okay, so that's the beauty of it. She does both one person and herself, which is kind of cool. And then she also has the buff debuff extension, which is what she's all about, as a matter of fact. So when we go through this, you're going to kind of see attack, and physical attack. So this is kind of nice. This is pretty much Glenn's lamppost, or Matt's weapon that increases physical attack, but also gives it to herself plus an extra ally. The outfit itself here is going to boost HP and then also add buff, debuff extensions. So it's going to be great for that physical attack one, right? Because if you look at the actual duration, it's 24 seconds. It goes up to 26 seconds, and then lastly 30 seconds. And then you can add additional time through the costume and the R ability that's available. So pretty powerful weapon, Arctic Star. So take that, couple it with her limit break, you might have physical attack buff up almost all the time. So that's going to be pretty insane to have for sure. If we try on the next weapon, so let's go over to Glenn's. Here it is. Ultimatic. Sorry, let me go back to here. Oh, they're actually not gonna let us try Ultimatic. Okay, no problem. So we'll go to wishlist here and we'll just show you guys through this. Glenn does not get an outfit, by the way, which is kind of shitty. I was really hoping he would get an outfit, but here's his weapon, okay? So this is going to be the Zidane counterattack for normal banners, okay? So 520% non-physical elemental damage, crit rate 10%, boost attack, boost physical ability potency. So that's pretty big considering what it is. Also attack, and then sigil boost. And you guys can see here what it does. It also has the extra bonus of circle break at the same time, which is pretty crazy. So you also get, it's kind of like Buster Sword, but with circle and way more power, right? If you look at the percentages, 910% at OB6, 46 plus 54, and then you get 54 attack plus 36 physical ability potency. So this is pretty big considering how much damage it does. Plus it has double sigil break. So it has the regular X sigil break that gives you an extra +2, and then also gives you the extra bonus of circle sigil break in it. And look at the percentage, it's 1040. Now Zidane is obviously, what, 260% higher, but that's also a limited weapon that you can't summon on versus Glenn's that you can. So for those who want to use Glenn, you could probably use this here with him, the Stalwart Bravery, give him more physical attack bonus, and this will be the second strongest weapon in the game for percentages for physical, especially because you also get the physical bonus ability potency here, and attack is not bad. The only thing I had a problem with here is the fact that it's attack boost and physical attack boost, but whatever, it's just materia, not the end of the world. So you're getting yourself pretty crazy weapons both ways. Now, let's go take a look at her Yuffie's actual weapon list, right? She's got quite a bit going on here. So here we go. So let's take a look at this one, which is the one we get for free ×2. So we have this already in our list here. So this one here deals non-elemental damage. Physical attack is decreased low to mid. As you push further, it stays at mid. So this is pretty much nameless with more ATB bars, and it does physical attack down versus magic defense down. So I guess it is a little bit different, obviously, but this is all allies as well. Keep in mind it is an AoE attack, boost HP, and then also increases the buff debuff extension, again giving her that role of a debuffer, right? So there's that there. Here's her next one called Boomerang. Deals 320% physical non-elemental damage. Again, crit rate is in there as well too. Also, fire resist is decreased. This is kind of cool. So if you did not summon for Sephiroth's Radiant Edge, you could go for this instead. Gives you boost physical attack and boost fire potency. And then if you look here, it goes all the way up to 510%. Again, crit rate is applied, and this goes to high for fire resist, which is pretty crazy. So if you can get it to OB6 even, you're getting high. So this is an amazing debuffing move, especially for those who are going to be using the Fire Arcanum setup for Cloud. You got yourself a pretty damn awesome weapon. So there's that one there. If we go over here, the Pinwheel, very famous weapon from Final Fantasy. And then this one, if you look here, starts off with 320% physical non-elemental damage. Again, you guys can see most of it is non-elemental. This one reduces ice resist. So so pretty much your Bald Eagle replacement. Again, boost ice potency. This one actually boosts HP instead. Physical attack, physical attack, physical attack. So pretty damn powerful. And then Razor Ring here. This one is magic earth damage, and this one will raise magic attack, a really low percentage, but insane amount of boost earth potency. This will be actually incredible for Lucia and her weapon as a sub weapon. And then you have attack, magic attack, magic attack. So not a bad weapon for earth, especially. So Stalwart Faith. This is pretty much like Glenn's physical attack one, but the magic version of it. We have ourselves magic attack increase mid to high, only at 5 stars. Also does regen and a heal, so pretty damn cool weapon. And the heal is actually 13%, so that's pretty high. The regen is nice too, because it goes up to 15 seconds on a single ally. And if you get it to OB6, you get high right away anyways. At magic attack and boost ability potency, and then you get the magic attack, and attack boost here on the support materia. So again, a very powerful weapon. Yuffie's looking like a pretty damn good replacement for Tifa at the moment, and some other units for dungeon runs especially. Nimble Wind here, again, physical non-elemental damage. She's pretty much non-elemental damage across the board, but this one actually does thunder resist now. So there's your Seaside Caller replacement, going from mid to high with just 5 star, and then you can go all the way to high if you go to OB6, and then again the percentage is 510, boost physical attack, and this one also does the buff debuff extension. So this one has attack lightning as well too, so you can add a good materia onto here and do more damage with your lightning materia. This is actually a really, really good weapon. Wind Slash. Okay, good to know. That one's there, highly recommended on that one. Twin Viper. This one actually has the element of poison. Now the only issue is it's 50%, so that's really high. You get to 70% at OB6 and 70% at OB10. The only thing I don't know is how many bosses are actually going to be immune to poison versus not, and what the power of poison is going to be. So there's that weapon there, and then we have a physical ice damage weapon. So this one's pretty much Tifa's gloves, but for her. And then we have attack, and physical attack. And then lastly, the last weapon here is physical wind damage to all enemies, giving you boost attack and boost wind potency, and then a couple decent materia slots. So overall, yeah, she's gonna be your primary debuffing unit. So if you are looking for a buffer / debuffer to replace Tifa, or if you've never had one, she might be your number one choice. Now, personally, for me, as a free-to-play player, that's a skip. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I'm probably going to skip because I have what everybody needs from that perspective. Tifa does all that for me, and I have Bald Eagle, plus I have Sephiroth's banner, so and I use them all the time. So for me personally, the Yuffie is going to be a skip. I will be leveling her up, of course, for future banners, but for the time being, there's really no need for me to have Yuffie as part of a summoning banner. Now, for whales, of course, you're going to pull. There's our two that right there, guys. We got those both. 3,400 gems, which is really nice as well, too. But yeah, Yuffie, free-to-play players, up to you. If you've been waiting for her, she's got a lot of good wish list items. If you don't have a proper Bald Eagle, if you don't have a proper Radiant Edge, if you don't have a Seaside Collar, I would recommend going for those weapons and getting them under her belt and making her your primary debuffing unit, which she'll be incredible for, because she does push them all to high. For me personally, at the moment, not really necessary, and because I already have Zidane's sword, I may not be pulling on Glenn's weapon, although Glenn's weapon does seem like the one I'd go for, if anything, because of the R abilities and the extra abilities that it has. Now, with that being said, for those who want to use Yuffie's weapons as for the R abilities, they're incredible. That whole buff extension, debuff extension is really, really cool and could serve for a lot of different units that are buffing units and debuffing units. So you may want to consider that as well. So you don't have to summon for her necessarily, but getting those weapons for that R ability might be absolutely worthwhile for some of the different things you run, such as Sephiroth's Radiant Edge, or the Bald Eagle, or the Seaside Collar, or just using Yuffie in that role in general, right? Okay, guys, this is Payne. Hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know what you guys are planning to do. Are you planning to summon for her? If you are, what's your goal? Now here we have Sephiroth's reawakening. I'm going to cover this on a separate video because I think it deserves it. And you guys can see here, we got ourselves the same tickets. We're going to start off with Feather Skater. This is what I wanted to see. So, oh, this is actually different. Physical attack is decreased low to mid. Okay, so they're doing just that. And then boost HP, boost physical defense. Torn Wings is exactly the same as last time. That has not changed. So if you have those maxed out, you don't have to worry about it. And this one is also going to be the same. Again, not required to go for it if you already have it maxed out. Sephiroth does not have any weaknesses like before. All sigil breaks are there. If I go to the actual event, starts off with exactly the same power. So we're going to go and see how high this goes. I'm assuming it's going to be exactly the same, but the beauty is all the crystals are back for us to farm. So I'll be doing this on a whole separate video. All right, guys, I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Take care.